It's been roughly around a month since the brand new iPhone 14 Pro line was debuted, and I've been loving it ever since I got my hands on it. But when dropping over $1,000 for a smartphone, you're certainly going to want to add some form of protection on it in the event of a drop. And Apple has the perfect solution for you with their very own first-party leather cases. Possibly one of Apple's products with the highest profit margins, the official iPhone leather cases have been a fan favorite since their introduction, dating back all the way to the iPhone 5S era. And every year since, you can expect a brand new batch of bright and colorful colors to pair up with your shiny new iPhone. And for the iPhone 14 Pro line, it comes accompanied by 5 different leather cases that come in at $59 a pop. A tidy sum of money for just a stinking case. But no worries guys, these cases are of solid quality and hold up quite well over time. Not to mention the beautiful patina some of these cases get as they morph and age over time because of the high quality and supple leather. So in case you're in the market to pair up your shiny new iPhone 14 Pro with a case, I got you covered. Join me as we review all the new 5 colors for the iPhone 14 Pro case line, and at the very end, I'll let you know which of the 5 is my favorite. This is sure to be a good one, so let's begin. Alright, we're not going to waste much time. You guys are probably well aware of these cases and how they are lined in microfiber material to protect the backside of your phone. They are MagSafe compatible. And they have metallic color matched buttons and all of that good stuff. Perfect cutouts, you already know. But if you want to see a more proper review of these leather cases, I'd encourage you to click the card at the top right. But for today's video, we'll primarily be just showcasing the brand new colors. So, to start us off, let's begin with one of my favorites, Umber. Umber reminds me of the Pokemon Umbreon, except it's not black and yellow, but instead is similar to Saddle Brown, except it has more of a reddish orange undertone that creates a really nice effect. Think of it as if you take Saddle Brown and fuse it with the inside of your favorite medium rare steak from your favorite steakhouse. Best of all, because it has a Saddle Brown kind of feel, you can definitely expect this color to age, morph, and patina into perfection. I'm a huge fan of classic brown leathers, and the fact that this one adds just a spice of pizzazz into it with those reddish tones is very cool. And here I have it with the previous Saddle Brown leather wallet, just so you can get a feel and tell the two apart. As you can see, the Saddle Brown leather wallet is a bit lighter, and here is where you can truly get to see the red characteristics of Umber be more pronounced. It's a really great color, and I think it would pair up best with the silver iPhones, but then again, 90% of your iPhone is going to be covered up with the case anyway, so does it really matter what iPhone color you get? Moving right along, now we look at Ink, a very deep purple color that features elements of very dark violets, purples, slight deep navies, but shows resilience when in direct sunlight, as that is best when you'll be able to capture its aura. Not gonna lie, this color looks extremely similar to Midnight, another leather case color introduced, but when we go over Midnight, I'll compare these two head to head so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. My only concern with Ink is that, I don't know, I have a suspicion that with about 3 to 4 months of use, the patina process may start setting in and darken up Ink into an almost indistinguishable black color. I think I have a very dark navy case from before. I think it was the iPhone 12 line or the 13 Pro, I forget. But that one very quickly went from dark navy to pretty much being black. So just keep that at the back of your mind before picking up Ink. But nonetheless, right out of the box, it is a gorgeous color that I'm sure many people will appreciate. Now, moving on to the obvious pick-me of the bunch, we now head over to Orange, a bright and very bombastic case that is sure to blind people everywhere you go. You may want to warn your friends to wear their favorite pair of shades, because god dang, this case is bright and it has this very distinctive pop to it. It definitely has a ton of character. Just as the name would suggest, it's a very in-your-face orange that reminds me of the same orange color we would color in the sun with back in kindergarten. Ah yes, good times. Come to think of it though, I'm not sure why this color is in the fall selection, as it can easily pass for a spring or summer color, but maybe Apple wanted to include it to be festive for Halloween, as it is a similar color to a pumpkin. Who knows? Just be careful. With it being a bright color, it is very susceptible to the patina effect. On most bright colors, the patina process ages the leather so much more quickly, and some people consider the patina on bright leathers to be grimy and or dirty, so do beware. But other than that, I love this color. It's definitely right up my alley. Alright, and so now here we move on to the very popular Midnight. It really seems like Apple is pushing this color. We have Midnight MacBook Airs, Midnight Apple Watches, Midnight Apple Watch bands, and now Midnight iPhone cases, and hey, I'm not complaining. I love Midnight. Unless you're an Apple sheep, you might be wondering what's so special about this color. Well, first of all, look at it. It's the perfect dark and sleek case that still carries a distinct personality. It isn't fully black, but rather combines very slight elements of deep ultraviolets mixed with insanely dark navies to create Midnight. Of course, with a naming like this, you'd expect this color to match up with the dark skies on a clear night. I really enjoy Midnight and prefer it over just your typical black case, but again, as I mentioned earlier, it looks awfully similar to ink. I mean, look at them side by side. Can you tell a difference? Of course, you probably might under direct sunlight and or perfect studio lighting, but give it a couple of months and I promise it'll begin to darken. Who knows, I might have to make an updated video on the patina of both of these after a few months, and I can bet money they'll start to look like the same exact case. So let me know if that's something you'd want to see. And finally, last but not least, to round us out, we have Forrest Green, a dark green case that manages to still overcome its darker tendencies by still proudly showing off enough green so that it doesn't succumb to the same fate ink does. Rather than overplaying the overly dark green vibe, Forrest Green is much livelier in person, and I was honestly surprised. It's a beautiful neutral color to rock regardless of what iPhone color you have, and looks best while in direct sunlight. Don't get me wrong, this is by no means a bright case, and indoors, and especially with dim lighting, the Forest Green does seem to darken up and blend in with the shadows. However, its lively green color does remind me of the outdoors. You really gotta be a huge hater to say this color isn't fresh. And honestly, I have to say, I think this is my favorite color of this new batch of releases. Honestly, if I had to pick a close second, it'd probably be ink if it wasn't that dark. I would have liked it to be like Forest Green, you know, just a little bit more lively. But there you have it, y'all. The 5 brand new colors for the leather iPhone 14 Pro line. Once again, they do come in at $59 each, so that's pretty pricey for a case. But considering it's protecting a $1,000 plus device, I think they are worth it. But let me know you guys' thoughts down below. Which is your favorite color? And definitely stay tuned as I will also be reviewing the new colors for the leather wallets, as well as the brand new colors for the iPhone 14 silicone case line. I still got midterms at the moment, so bear with me, but I should be back to my regular uploading schedule very soon. Until next time guys, clocking out for now, but I cannot wait to catch you all in my next video.